Greetings, this is Kim Arts, aka Comedic Arts. Thank you for watching. This message is going to be for all signs. It's the divine message for Friday. I didn't do it because I just put the channel up. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now for us so I can be on track for Monday. Well, I'm just finishing up we already did, if you look at the previous videos, the Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Virgo for Monday. And this is going to be for Friday for the all signs universal divine messages. And it's coming through the Spirit Oracle. So I'm sending love, abundance of love before this reading and after this reading. Healing, Spirit's energy source. We're going to just do 3 cards and see what the universe has for all signs for February, the remaining of February 2020. Okay, what divine universal message does source energy have for all signs moving through this February and this retrograde? What do we need to focus on? What do we need to heal on? What do we need to bring our attention to within ourselves? Okay, what's the divine message that the universe has for us? And then we may elaborate on it a few seconds and see what message we're getting from it, okay? What other message? Whoa, that's too many now. I know y'all want to help. Just one more card, source energy. Ooh, these are some big ones. My hands are so small. What message do you have? Oh, what message do you have for all signs? Energy source. What message do you have for all signs? There's really only one. Oh, what message do you have? Okay, let's do that one. Oh, let me go back and get that one. I said 3, but it was sticking out. So I better listen to the energy. Okay. Wow. And the top card is remembrance. Remembrance and Kuan Yin. Okay. All right, here. Let's see. Our universe is talking. What does our universe want us to know? Wow. Instinct, message from afar, flame of love, and a beautiful, and a place beyond time. Okay. So the first one is instinct. So it's telling us to follow our instinct now. So we should be moving in, we should be past the 5 senses that we have. When I look at this, this tells me we're beyond sense. Feel, touch, taste, hear, smell. We're beyond our senses overall, all signs. We should be into the 6th, 7th, 8th, all those senses that come with heightened awareness. Okay? We should be there. Okay? Instinct, your mother intuition, your own intuitive GPS system that was put in you from the moment you got here. Okay, your navigator, your navigation system, put it like that. So follow your instinct, meaning get out of your senses, get out of your taste, touch, and feel, and what appears is not always what's going on within. So if we can remember that, we can get a lot further in our growth and human development of ourselves and mature, you know, on the levels we're supposed to be maturing in line with the cosmic universe, right? So yeah, we know we have our senses, but our senses shouldn't be our guide. Our guide is within. Okay, senses just let us feel this table, touch these cards, smell food, hear sounds. Okay, that's the outside world. But what is the inside world saying? And the only way that you're going to know what the inside world is saying is that you're going to have to listen and go within to hear what the inside world is saying. So let's read instinct. Follow your natural instinct. You are making the current issues more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. See what I'm telling you? Message from afar. So when I think of this, think of the spirit realm. Excuse me. I'm thinking of the spirit realm. When I think of when I see this blue, this bubble, this circle, this is like your spirit guides or your ancestors trying to send you a message, you know, trying to reach you. And the only way that you can hear from them is through the instinct. Okay? That is the only way we can hear what our ancestors, our spirit guides, our source, our creator is trying to tell us if we get quiet and listen within. And not put so much energy on our five senses, because I mean, they're there to help us. Yes, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you're trying to come up with a plan, a master plan, see where your life going, see why things are turning out the way they are, you have to go within. You have to get still and go within, okay? Because you cannot hear with all the distractions in the world, okay? You have to get silent, you know. Listen and silent equal the same words. You can write the words down and they spell the exact same words. And that was done for a reason, to let you know that the only way you can listen to this instinct and these messages from afar is you're going to have to get silent. Go within yourself. Go deep. Go real deep. Okay, so let's read message from afar. Message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news. A great outcome for all. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful for all signs. So, and I got to cover this one up because it's a naked woman. And I don't want them to be trying to blur my video. So yeah, her boobs are showing. But it says flame of love. So for all signs, we're looking at a flame of love. So like we say, I said in a couple of the readings, love formed the world. It created the world. So we're going to have to use love to heal the world, to heal ourselves, to heal. And it's not necessarily, I'm talking about the world we live in. I'm talking about the people world, because your body is a world. My body is a world. The next person's body is a world or earth. So in order to, when I'm saying in order to heal earth or to heal world, I'm talking about us on an individual world level, because it's nothing wrong with the world. We are the cause of what's going on in the world. And until we heal our own individual worlds, planets, earth, mind, the sky, or whatever you want to call it, then the outside world won't reflect that. So we have to be it first in order for us to see those results manifest from Mother Nature on the outside. So Mother Nature cutting up because we cutting up. You see what I'm saying? If we wasn't cutting up, Mother Nature wouldn't be cutting up. It would literally be peace on this planet. Because we will be peaceful people, and we will be peacemakers, not peace destroyers. Okay? And the only way you can become a peace destroyer is because you don't have peace within yourself. So we need to change the world. Yes, individually worlds, ourselves, so that it can manifest on the outside. So when we can see with our senses how peaceful Earth really is. And that's why they say once you establish peace inside, everything outside is peaceful, no matter what chaos and disruption and catastrophes happen. You remain peaceful inside because you've already established that ruckus on the outside doesn't affect the peace within inside. Even though you can see it going on, because the universe is about balance, right? It's about harmony. So we're just having to learn balance and harmony with these elements that are destructive or creative, right? Or however people tend to use their energy that's in their body. Okay? It's about balance. Just know it's all about balance. And you got to keep that alive, that flame of love alive, because that flame of love, it heals a multitude. It changes the world, okay? It's service to others, not just service to self. Service to self, we don't want you to neglect yourself, not take care of, self-care stuff, but it's about humanity. The overall picture is about humanity and that place that humanity has for human beings, okay? Humanity didn't need human beings. Human beings need humanity, okay? It's a big difference, Go look it up. It's a big difference. Matter of fact, you can't look it up because it can't be taught because it's spiritual, okay? You got to understand this, understand this on a spiritual level. You got to superstand what this world is and what it's about and what it's made of. Your individual world. So let's read the flame of love. Allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions. Yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth, and healing power of love will, in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusions, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful. Flame of love. Okay. And our other message from the universe, our last one, for all signs for February 22nd to the 29th, 2020, a place beyond time. Wow. Now, when I look at that, that looks like a Stargate to me. That looks like a portal. That looks the blue trees, but, and this pink, and then this light at the end of the tunnel, this guidance system that's drawing you. I mean, the path clearly creating itself because it doesn't know what's beyond that light, which is why you got a sense here of a place beyond time, right? Because you don't know where that light is going, that portal, that Stargate, where it's going to take next, where the life is going to take up root next, right? So very, very powerful to remember a place beyond time. Wow. Ooh, gosh, what I'm seeing. Wait a minute. Ooh, a place. Do y'all understand what that just said? A place beyond time. Do you know time did not come into existence until the first physical man or woman? I think it's Lucy. That means we have time here. Time is an illusion, right? The skin that we're in is an illusion. And I might be getting a little bit deep for some of y'all, but I'm just on that level. And it's okay if you don't understand it. I'm not going to get offended, but you'll get there eventually. And you'll get it eventually. But when you think of time, time here is an illusion, right? It's not real. Time came into existence when the first humans were created, then time started. Because before time is nothingness, it's space, it's the cosmos, it's the galactics, level stuff, right? Spiritual stuff, the mind, right? All is mind. So, and the mind itself is a clock, it's a time, it's a portal, it's a Stargate. It has many levels to it, many densities, many dimensions, many realities within the mind, because within the mind is the collective infinite, right, of all of us. The infinite is holding all of us in the mind. So we are birthed into time. If y'all understand, we are birthed into time. That's why time is illusion. That's why your skin is an illusion. That's why everything we see is an illusion. It was created, but it's an illusion type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing because it was perceived from the mind first, right? It was perceived from the mind. Then it was created, right? Somebody created it from a place beyond time, from the mind space. And it came into the physical. Even this card right here, this card came from somebody's mind into the physical. So we manifest spiritually first into the physical, which you have all of these figurines that I have, Egyptian figurines that I have. Someone had to do that spiritually first before it manifests physically. That's how powerful we are as humans. It happens in the mind first, but the mind has to be in a creative environment, a healthy environment for itself to manifest something. Okay? Not all creations are bad. I'm not saying not all creations are needed, but not all creations are bad either. Okay? It just depends on where we are as a collective species of humans, where we are evolving, and sometimes it takes the universe to step in and event something else to make us catch up because of humans' tendency to get complacent and lazy and lag behind. So now we're in this 5G generational tech world, and we're all like, what the heck is going on? This is moving too fast. Well, it's not moving too fast. Humans were moving too slow for evolution. So the Anakis, or whoever you want to call them, the ancients, had to step in to get us up to speed, because we get lazy, we get complacent, we get stuck, because that's our limitation. We get comfortable, and growth is not comfortable. So if you're comfortable, you're not growing. You can't always be comfortable, because the uncomfortable, the not being comfortable comes from you growing. But once you grow, then it smooths out, and you're like, oh, it wasn't so bad. But it was bad getting there. It was bad for you to get off your butt and try to get there, because you were avoiding it, the inevitable. You were trying to stop your own evolution by being lazy, by being stagnant, by being sitting on your butt doing nothing constructive or productive, right? Towards your goals or your dreams or your visions or what you want in your life, your passions or whatever, right? Or what you really want to get out of life, what you really want to leave behind. And so things happen. People create other things because they're in tune with the universe within themselves, and they know they have to expand and evolve. That's why we come here, to expand and evolve. And if we're not expanding or evolving, we're doing a disharmony to life itself, to creation itself. So we have to get beyond that stagnant energy mode that has gotten a lot of us in a rut, on this low vibration, instead of on this high vibration of creating abundance and fulfillment and inventing or reinventing or coming up with these new ideas, or how to improve new ideas and technology. And nothing's new under the sun. So whatever is created in some form or fashion was created before. It was thought of before. We think we're the only ones, but once you put it in the universe, it's fair game. Anybody can reach up there and grab it. Have you ever had that moment where you thought about doing something and you said it, and next a couple of months down the road, somebody popped up and did it across the world or somewhere else, and you're like, dang, I had that idea. Well, that's how the universe works. So nothing's new under the sun. Nothing can be hidden from the stars, truth, and the moon, right? Sun, moon, and the stars. It's all one. So we're all connected to the source, and our thoughts are connected. So anything you want to know, you can learn. Anything you don't know, you still know. You just got to go within to bring it up and remember it. So anything you want to try to do that's different from what you're doing, you can still learn and do at any time you feel you need to expand and evolve the consciousness within yourself. Consciousness is the light. The subconsciousness is the dark. So we go within, the light goes within, so that we can retrieve what we need to retrieve to expand back into the world, the light, right? Of our what? Creation of what we want for ourselves to manifest, okay? So you got to be able to move in and out of those dimensions. As Abraham says, the vortex. You got to know when you're in and out of that vortex. Like Neo in the Matrix, you got to know when you're in and out of that vortex. And when you're in that vortex, it's peaceful. But when you're out of that vortex, it's chaos. People coming after you left and right, or you think they are, or your mind's telling you that they are, right? So you got to know how to maneuver through these dimensions, these physical dimensions, as well as spiritual dimensions. It's levels to this shit, y'all. I mean, it's some deep levels, but we can't be afraid, because that's where our evolution as human beings come from. That's why if we look back over the years and look at all the inventions and how far we've come, that's why all of this was able to be manifested. So these are like beautiful lessons from the universe for all signs to receive and to meditate upon. And it's instinct, message from afar, flame of love, a place beyond time. Wow. That's like your past lives. That's like, it's leading you through your past lives here. And how to connect your past life with your present life here to manifest that greatness. You know, I don't know of any greatness other than antiquity. I don't know of any greatness other than antiquity. You know, to come forth out of humanity, the ancient ones. I don't know of any other species that have come to this earth. You know, we deal with reptilian minds, the animal minds, you know, human minds, plants, animals, animal kingdoms, the mineral kingdoms, your crystals, right? All your crystals, your plant kingdoms, you know, all your herbs, you know, we deal with the reptilian mind, the lizards, right? We deal with the human being. There's a lot of species that come to Earth. I don't know if y'all realize this or not. You're not the only ones. I kid you not. You're not it, baby. You're not it. You're not the only ones. And Earth makes it, because it's a living organism. Mother Earth is a living organism. And it makes it feasible for us to come to Earth in a human experience, to express ourselves spiritually, but to also manifest these things to take back to our home planet, place beyond time, the knowledge that we need to take back, that we bring back from our planet to Earth, take our Earth, take it back to our planet. Y'all are time traveling, and y'all don't even realize it. You're time traveling because you're trying to evolve your home planet, the planet that you came from. And Earth is the only living organism that allows that to happen with all the elements that we're created and made from. Planet Earth, Mother Earth allows that to happen. And if you study the tradition of Ifa, you study in elements, the very elements you are made of. And all religion came from African spirituality. They took bits and pieces of it and put it into these different religions, but it came from the tradition, the spirituality of the African spirituality is what I mean to say. So, and that is an ancient thing, okay? That is ancient science in itself. And if you study Ifa tradition, I don't like to call it religion because I don't like the word religion because I ain't living no lie. But I'm living the truth in myself. But I call it tradition because tradition is time. And the science of this tradition is space and math. Math is everything. Ma'at is everything. Having that balance in creation in your life, in you, is everything. It's the elements. It's earth, wind, fire, water. That's what the Orishas talk about. Metal. Okay, iron. That is your elements. You are mastering your own elements. So you're like your own little magician when you master your elements, of course. When you master your Neo, when you master moving in and out those realms, earth and physical, earth and spiritual, the water and the sun walking together. Like when they say Jesus walked on water. That's your fluid in your body walking in the water of your spine up to your mind to the sun. And they walking in balance and harmony with themselves because you're in a peaceful serenity place. That creates the balance in heaven, in earth, and in heaven, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? Know thyself and God, and you shall know. Know thyself, and you shall know God and the universe, the Egyptian proverb. That's all it's talking about. Oneness with yourself, so you can be in oneness with this whole planetary system, this whole creator system, this whole creator technology that you are made of, that humans are made of. But nobody wants humans to know it. Doesn't matter where you come from, you know. And that's funny because, oh, I gotta cover that up. That's funny because I'm Venus. My Venus is in my Taurus sign, right? Flame of love. And that's daggone if that ain't Venus. You know, I'm an Aries, rising Taurus, sun, and my Venus is in Taurus, and my moon is Sagittarius. So, I mean, we got so much in depth that we don't even know. And then you have the Sphinx here, or Haru and Ket here. I got to dust her off, right? And this is a perfect example of the sun walking on water, or balance and harmony, your face, your head, in balance with your animal nature down below, the lion, right? That's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be in balance with our mind, the higher nature, involved in balance with our lower animalistic nature, the egotistical nature that hurts so many of us and sabotage so much of what we do because we don't have balance and harmony. So this is the divine message. If you haven't taken anything from this, I hope you do, because the universe was definitely speaking, and it's time for us to evolve as humans and bring forth love in the world and the abundance of it. And it manifests in divine messages. It manifests all around us by the way our lives change and evolve. Because love is about abundance. Universal love is about abundance. Universal peace is about abundance. Wealth is about abundance. Prosperity is about abundance. Money is about abundance. Now, you can't control what other people do with money. Money doesn't make people evil. Evil people do evil things with money. There's a big difference. And I was brought to this understanding of money because I had to change my perception of money to get where I am today. And it brought me to, you know, because I used to be Christian back in the day. I'm not Christian now, I'm spiritual. But I've evolved. And I kept saying, okay, why is this verse sticking out to me? The love of money is the root of all evil. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but somebody needs to hear this, because the universe wants you to open up your mind, and the universe wants you to change the way you think so that the universe can bless you, favor you, give you abundance and prosperity. So I had told one of my friends that I was speaking to, I was like, and this was like a few months ago, I was walking in the bathroom in there talking to myself, you know, because we be talking to ourselves like how I'm talking to myself now. I'm more talking to myself now than I'm talking to y'all, you know, because I'm listening, right? And I was like, the love of money is the root of all evil. And I was was like, that don't make no sense to me. So me, I'm Inspector Gadget, Miss Inspector Gadget, right? I got to go dive in and go, okay, what the heck is really going on? And what does this really mean? And the spirit, the ancestor said to me, the love of money is not the root of all evil, like the Bible had said. You got to remember some things got to be flipped, because it's, like I said, it's an illusion, right? So you got to take what you've been taught, and sometimes you got to flip it, and sometimes you don't got to flip it. It's the contrast that you're looking at. So I said, well, if the love of money is the root of all evil, and I looked at the word evil. Well, evil spells live. So money is not evil. Money is the root to live. The love of money is the root to live. So they flipped it. So I said, oh my goodness, people need to know this, because this here is powerful. This could get us out of this stagnant mode, get us into creating, get us into loving each other. And it's not saying love material possessions, but it's saying you can't live without money. You can live, but it's not going to be the life you want. It's not going to be the life you desire, or the life you dream of, or the life you see for yourself, or that you saw for yourself before you came here. And before that choice, that the life, when you made that choice to come here, that one choice that you made, that had to do with money. That had to do with prosperity and abundance. Nobody want to come to earth broke. That's a lie. Who chose to come here and be broke? Be honest. None of y'all came here and said, oh, I'm going to go down earth and I'm going to just be broke. I don't want the prosperity. I just want to know what it's like to be broke. I kid you not, you didn't do that. So the love of money is not the root. The love of money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money is the root to live, because you can't have a comfortable living environment, positive environment, if you don't have the money to take care of your basic needs in that pyramid hierarchy, right? You got to have food, shelter, clothing. You got to have water, clean water. Now, how much money you want is up to you, or how much money you think you need, that's up to you. But you can't, that's how we exchange goods and services. In this present time, I'm not talking about in the time when we traded and barter, and we may still very well be going back to that pretty soon in some point. But trading and bartering, you had corn for sugar or wheat for babysitting, but we don't too many have gardens now to even barter food or vegetables with a service that person may need. So we have to use this fiat, this fake illusion money, to get what we need, and then try to transform what we got and what we make and what we earn into something tangible, a commodity like gold, silver, coins, or whatever, bitcoins or cryptocurrencies, or in the stock market, to turn over more income for us, to turn over more revenue for us, so we can buy up commodities like the rich folks do. To be honest with you, gold, oil, silver, whatever commodity that the earth, diamonds, I don't know, whatever you feel you want to buy with it. But I'm saying it's not just about the money, it's what you're doing with the money that's going to make the difference in your generational wealth. Because the money can fade. It's fake. It's an illusion. And it's not built on anything. It's not backed on anything. US dollar is not backed on gold. They ain't got no gold. I mean, they buying gold with it. You can do that. And then that builds your generational wealth. Or you can buy other currencies, foreign currencies off of the Forex, and that builds you some money. But I'm telling you, you better take that money and you better best, okay, turn that money into something tangible, some commodity, gold, wine, bottles, I don't care, pictures, famous Picasso pictures, or whatever the heck you want to put that money in some type of IRA, mutual fund, hedge fund, stocks, so that it can grow for you. Because with the evolution that we're seeing today, like I said, with the 5G, it's going to eliminate and downplay a lot of jobs. And then that's going to make them structure, not have to raise the minimum wage, and it's going to lower people's salary, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt like hell all over again. So you better find 7 streams of income, up to 14 if you got to, whatever you got to do to have streams of income coming in for you so that you can survive this when it happens. Because all this 5G and electric stuff is going to put these driving cars, is going to put people out of business. Man, they got 18-wheelers driving by themselves here. All you're going to need is a man at the damn stop to unload it, because the truck can't unload itself. But heck, they might have robots doing that before long. So you got to look at the bigger picture here, y'all. You got to get serious. If you plan on living the next 50 years, and I do, you know, because I'm not that old, so I know I'm living a good another 50, 60 years. You know, it seemed like a long time away, but y'all see how fast these years been flying, right? And you like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing last year. Dang, time got away from me. Yeah, see, you sat on your butt as humans and got complacent and comfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. Growth is not comfortable. You're stagnant if you're comfortable. You're complacent. You're stagnant. It's nothing consistent. It's nothing, what is it? Consistent in this universe but change. Everything else is an illusion. The only consistency in the universe is change. You have to change. You either gonna change, or the universe gonna come in here and gonna make your butt change. And whether it be you in a depression, lose a job, can't get another one, whatever, lose your house, your car, it's going to do whatever it need to do to make you get up and do something else, or do what you came here to do, because evidently you got stuck for some reason. You got comfortable. You got too comfortable. You got too comfortable in relationships, period. You got too comfortable on these jobs you don't even want no more. You got too comfortable in marriages and boyfriend, girlfriend, and relationships you don't even want no more, because you're not growing. The person doesn't grow you, doesn't expand you, doesn't give to you. It's this unequally yoked, this is this unreciprocated crap that we be comfortable with. And it's time to not be comfortable with it anymore. Because evolution is about change. Growth, human development is about change. If we want to see that sun come up in our lives, back to my crystal. If we want to see the sun and abundance and prosperity come back up into our life, we're gonna have to get some change going on. We're gonna have to really look at ourselves, look at where we are, look at where we said we would be, where we want to be, if we're happy being where we want to be, and what we gonna do to change it. Because believe me, that change is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a conflict going on with yourself, because you've gotten so used to it. You're gonna have to fight it off every freaking second of the day. Look like the negative thoughts, the old programming that you got from your parents and grandparents. You're gonna have to fight it off. It's gonna take a lot out of you too. I'm here to tell you, it's gonna take a lot. So don't give up. Don't give up, but it's gonna damn near beat you down. It's gonna beat you down. Oh, I'm sitting on these books and my butt's numb. Excuse me. Whew. My little chair is too low, so I had to put some books up so I can sit up, because this is too high for this little seat I got. But you know, you guys, stay positive on the flip side of things. No matter what it looks like, it's not what it appears to be. Remember, your senses just tell you what's going on the outside. Go within. If it doesn't match the vibration that you're feeling on the inside, then of course that's the illusion, right? So you keep positive. You keep feeling that positiveness on the inside, no matter what reflects on the outside. See with your spiritual eye and not just your physical eye. I call the physical eye the two lies. And I say the one spiritual eye is the truth. So you got two lies to one truth. You got two eyes to one eye. That's your balance. That's your scale. And that spiritual eye can see Way more than them two physical eyes. Okay? The physical eye just gonna say, oh, this is a pyramid, a crystal. Oh, this is a pendulum, amethyst. But it can't see nothing else. And that's really your spiritual eye telling you that. Your physical eye just see, so you ain't walking into stuff. You know, two lies to one truth. You know, the pendulum swings equal distance to the right as it does to the left. So you have to remember that, okay? And these are good indicators and spiritual tools, and tarot cards and oracle cards, and you know, my cowrie shells here, and whatever else you do to get a better understanding of the path you're on and what's going on in your life are only tools. You have to know how to use those tools, but what it boils down to is it's not just about reading those tools. It's more about using your intuition with those tools. Let your gift come through those tools. Okay, let your gifts be shown through those tools, because these are just tools. It's okay to use spiritual tools. This wand, I'm a Reiki master, so this wand I would use to, you know, with chakras and stuff. So I do Reiki too, you know. So it's just a tool, okay? And a lot of us are not using the tool, not applying the tool. We're letting the tool use us. And that's where the cross up is when you're using spiritual tools and spiritual knowledge, is you're letting it use you. You're not using it. And we're in the application part of the spiritual realm, that where it's time to apply all that knowledge to wisdom. That understanding plus knowledge equals wisdom. So it's more than just reading tarot cards. It's more than just reading cowrie shells. It is you applying what you know to wisdom. It is the application, the practical application of it. It is through the senses, through the intuition. Using the intuition, not just using the card and what the cards say. It say it. You know what I'm saying? They made them cards a long time ago. I don't see half of the stuff them cards say. I see something else. That's what a diviner does. A diviner, a true natural diviner, sees what the diviner see in that card, not what somebody else sees or what somebody else say they see. That's copycatting. You have to see for yourself, and the only way you can see for yourself what those cards say is to be in tune with your own GPS system, your own intuition system, intuitive system within yourself as a diviner. And I'm a natural diviner. I don't even need cards to read people. But I understand people feel comfortable with the cards, and I understand I can use these cards and still give you the gift that I have, the wisdom that I have, even with these cards. That's what you call practical application. My wisdom speaking through those cards. And it's just evidenced by what I just said, just reading off of a little card. That I don't even need the card. I knew what I was telling y'all before I saw the card. Because I live it. I live it every day. I live it every day. Hence, all my stuff right here. Every day. All day. Not just for a video. So, I want you guys to take this, make notes, start making notes, start journaling, start getting to the root of your emotional traumas, and so you can deal with what's at the heart of your matter, the heart of everything of your negative and your positive. And the only way you're going to do that is you're going to have to start journaling. You're going to have to start writing it down, because you have to heal. You have to get that out to heal. If you don't have nobody to talk to, that's fine. That's why we have writing. You getting it out is your therapy. My writing is my therapy. I'm a writer. I got books coming. But I write for therapy. I write to heal myself. Whatever the traumas I had that blocked things from me, positive things from me, I had to get to the root of that. And I did by writing. So writing is very therapeutic. Don't think it ain't. And I don't care what comes out, just write it. But I'm saying don't hold it back, because you're being honest with yourself, and only you have to read it. Nobody else has to read it. You can keep it hidden forever if you want to. But then when you go back years later, when you've grown and you realize what you wrote, it's going to shock you. You're going to be like, what? It's going to be profound in some ways. And it's going to be, you're going to be able to feel like, wow, I've grown. I don't even feel like that anymore. It's going to be so many things that writing has done for you, you won't even imagine. And then it's going to be positive enforcement. It's going to be more encouragement for you, because you'll be able to tell by how you act now, and then look at where you was in pain or whatever was going on then, and how you act about it now. And that's going to be your measurement stick. But you have to write it down. You have to start journaling. Buy some composition, some journal, and just write whatever comes to your mind. Sit down and write and heal yourself, because self-care and self-healing and self-love come from you doing practical things for yourself, to get to the root of the matter, to get to the source of it, of why this negative stuff happened, or why this positive stuff happened. What did my parents teach me, or my grandparents teach me, and what I don't need no more that they taught me. That's getting beyond those, getting rid of the things that no longer serve you part. Religion may not serve a lot of people no more. They might want to go towards spirituality. Spirituality might not serve people that started out. They might want to be religious. I don't know. Buddha or whoever. I don't know. Hindu. They might want to go to another religion. I don't know. We don't know how the universe orchestrates things for us. But whatever that case may be, it's growing you toward evolving and evolution. And you cannot get anywhere without love and evolution. And then I got my little closing remark here, and I'm going to show you why you can't get anywhere without it. And I'm going to put my name on this, because I know y'all will be like loving to steal shit, because people do. But like I said, I'm a writer. And this ain't when I thought of it, but I'm just going to sign it today. Oh, okay. Oh, I messed up on that one. But I showed a friend this years ago, about a year ago, and he nearly flipped. He was like, what? He was like, no, you didn't just write that down. Yes, I did. All right? Yes, I did. Okay. And then my little closing note is, when I say you cannot get anywhere by without love and evolving, the word evolve has love in it. L-O, well, I meant to put my V right there. Somehow I got off looking at this thing. Let me do this over. L-O, let me space them out, that way y'all can see. That's probably why I got crossed. L-O-V-E, right? Evolve. Love. You can't even, did I spell it right? E-L-E-V-O-L-V-E. Yeah, I did spell it right. Had to make sure. You know how them words don't be looking like they spell right. Right? So I thought of this years ago. I said, dang, evolve got love in it. So that's what love is for. Love is to evolve. So you should want to love, because love brings forth your evolution, brings forth your learning, your knowledge, you evolving. Self-love, however you want to call it, loving a person, loving someone. That's why we say the world needs love. All the world needs is love. You know, we ask, what's love got to do with it? Love got to do with every goddamn thing of it. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Because I ain't finna be in no fake love relationship. You know, no, not 110% relationship. Not no more. I fell for the okie doke when I was naive and young and dumb, or whatever you want to call it. Hadn't matured enough, but not now. I'm too mature, spiritually mature at that, to know better. So love, to evolve, is love. You got love in this. You see that love? And then it's at the front. So if you even look this way, you got it back and you got it that way. So you got love and evolve twice. Okay? You got love and evolve twice. I had to just sign my name to it because I thought of that. Do y'all see that? Oh, where's my camera at? Love and evolve twice. Takes two people to love. Takes all parts of yourself to love. Your right brain and your left brain. Your he and your she hemisphere. Your feminine energy and your masculine energy to evolve. You cannot evolve if you're one-sided. If you're just going to live, I didn't want this video to be this long, but the spirit just talking for some reason. If you're going to be on the he side, you're going to be limited to your evolution. If you're just going to be on the she side, you're going to be limited because you still have to know how to balance the masculine and feminine energy inside of you. Because we all have a feminine side and a masculine side. So we have to know how to balance both of those sides and know when both of those sides come into play in our lives, we know what energy we're working from, the feminine side or the masculine side. And it should be a balance between them, because if it's a balance between them within ourselves, then our outside relationships will be balanced, because you'll understand if you're a female when your man is doing this. You'll understand if you're a masculine, you'll understand when your female is doing this, and vice versa. And that's why you have the tarot. The tarot cards tell you this or your person. It could be swap, right? It could switch. What side is you? What side is them? And it's really talking about energy, the energy that you're dealing with. And it could be your own energy and it can be them. But the person that you're involved with is your energy, period. It's your energy. It's you. You attracted them. So you're dealing with another aspect of yourself through another person. Ask why that person is there then. Ask yourself, why is that person there? Because that person has something that you didn't have. That person has something that you liked and you loved. You had something that that person liked and that person loved. To evolve. Back to the word evolve. So you're just dealing with energies here. And once you understand energy is truly everything, and that's my motto for Comedic Arts, energy is truly everything. Love is everything. It is. It truly is. And everything is a lesson. All is a lesson. All is mind. So I wish you all peace. I hope this message inspire you and encourage you, motivate you, take notes, write it down, whatever you need to do with it. You can email me. My email will be in the description box. You can get private readings. I have the prices down there, and I also have a couple of links if you're wanting to eat healthy and change the way you do things. I have a couple of websites for vegan, non-gluten, non-dairy, non-GMO with Arbonne. You can visit that and order some things to get you on track, because I'm gonna tell you, you cannot do all this outward stuff but you're imbalanced and unhealthy in the inside. That it will keep your vibration low. And that's another thing. Everybody is out here doing tarots and all this stuff, but their inside is jacked up. You're not able to be as effective as you are as a person and grow and reach your heights, because you're low vibration in the inside, and you have to go with the vibration of that person and what that person is giving you. You see what I'm saying? And I have a donation. I have my Cash App and Venmo for donations. If you'd like to leave a donation, I appreciate your love and support. And if you want to do private readings, again, my email is there. 1 or 2 questions. Again, I do my readings different than a lot of people you probably have seen so far. But but I'm just intuitive, more of an intuitive person like that. I'm more natural with mine. I let my gifts, you know, speak through me, and the Creator use me to get the message out to the people, what the people need to know going forward. And I try to keep it on a positive level. I don't do the reverse cards because you're going to clarify it anyway. And like I said, that anything negative can be changed with a positive thought. So to me, that's temporary. So why would I tell you something scary or you know what I'm saying, or something that gets you all, you know, change your emotions or get you side-eyeing somebody? That's not putting positive energy out there. I want you guys to be positive. I want you guys to stay in a positive vibration so you can elevate yourself, because this is about elevating the self, the whole self, okay? It's about connecting your lower self with your higher self to become one, the whole one, okay? Like Neo, the one. So if you have any questions, do hit my email up. Do schedule a reading, and I have my schedules there for the signs according to the earth, fire, you know, water signs. You'll have your days, so I'll try to get those out. I'm trying to get ahead, so I got them out today. And if you need anything else or have any other issues, you can be, you know, feel free to email me. I'm pretty much in tune with my spirituality, you know, than a lot of people. So counseling and guidance, or, you know, just asking a question, you know, I'll be happy to, you know, help you as best I can to kind of get you going in the right, you know, pointed in the right direction. Because all I can do is point. You make the decision, you know, to do what your life, what you want. But some people need that guidance when they feel stuck. So I definitely understand that. I am also a Reiki master and Kemetic yoga teacher as well. So I will be offering long distance Reiki sessions too, energy sessions for people that want that in the near future. I'll let you guys know when that comes up. I'll put it in the description box, or mention it at the beginning of the session, the reading. So if you have any questions, again, touch base with me. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. I know this was long. I didn't intend this one to be that long, but it ended up being an hour. So I will try to get this loaded for you guys. It's going to be from Fridays, but I'm going to get this one loaded. It's going to take a minute. That's why I was trying to keep it short. But the spirit was like, not yet, girl. Not yet. But anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and harmony. Peace, love, and light to you all.